Hey, yeah, fresh out the, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Thumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take wild. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the lead, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. I steep, broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in me, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posting with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life soda. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She took with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO. Yeah.
Turn the lights on.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr? Been through the trenches, gutter fields and stenches. Gone ball, they filling up the benches. Half-court shooter, spitting from the medulla. Life for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code of couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. We'll go once more with Brooks. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Alert! Alert! Alert!
On first down, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun, it's Allen. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Rattler now back to throw. This one taken in by Reynolds. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw, Rattler. He gets this one complete to Reynolds. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now a handoff, running right. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Alert!
To throw is Allen. Pass, right side, taken by Baker.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
It's possible they could have tried. More aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Half
They'll go play action here with Allen. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Javon Baker. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Packers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. Throwing is Rattler. A pass taken in by Johnson. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Head to 60, head to 60. Go.
Here's Rattler. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Track 60.
Throwing now is Rattler. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. He's to the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Bears. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point from Party is good. And the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Patterson now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Rattler. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Okay, ready? Here we go, here we go. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler gonna throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. Down the field is Reynolds. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check go.
He'll get this out wide. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throw right side to Olave. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a... Here's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard. Another try with Brooks. Brooks, 1st down and then some. And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 35.
The tackle by Galen Johnson. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle. 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake, here's Allen. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll run with Brooks. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive following that sack.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Packers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, they face 2nd down and 7.
Come on, set.
Back to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Set. 79 Broncos. Red Lion. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Check out.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. The Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll stick with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. Here we go. Chop 60.
Rattler now back to throw. And he's in. Touchdown Bears.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack. You certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, Allen. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's to the right side for Burton. Packers going to use their final timeout now as the clock is stopped with 20 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd and 1, it's Allen. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A huge play just before the half to gain of 43 yards. They motion the slot man left. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. So we hit halftime along the lakefront here in Chicago, and the Bears are on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman. and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Now, faking the give. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his man, that's Olave. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
On 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. From the gun, it's Allen. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Javon Baker was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Here's Allen to throw. And that is incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He's going to air this one out. That is caught! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
First down, Packers.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action here with Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Allen going to throw again. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Josh Allen. Over the middle, that's Burton.
So often, sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
And the Packers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. Allen going to keep it on the zone read. And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Packers. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now Rattler gonna throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Here's Rattler. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll drop to throw. Throw right side to Olave. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
Throwing now is Rattler. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bears first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
Let's go now.
On the zone read, here's Johnson. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12. At the Packers' 20-yard line.
To throw, it's Rattler. Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Rattler now back to throw. That is caught by the tight end. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Play action. It's Allen. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. give inside. It's Brooks. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's caught left side by Burton. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Throwing now, Allen here on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Allen. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got a receiver. That's Baker. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
56.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
56.
They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he will score. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Green Bay. Patterson now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Packers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. This one taken in by Reynolds. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Moore. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll get him out of bounds, but a good return to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's a short throw, caught by Komet. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Alert!
Now Allen. This one complete to Burton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Alert! 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 Look out!
One more time going up top with Allen. Over the middle, that's Komet. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
8-yard pickup. 1st down, Packers.
Alert! What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Allen. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And They'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.
To win, to back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me.